Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to share how I'm preparing for TCS NQT by solving 200 problems. These problems cover aptitude, reasoning, and coding, exactly based on the TCS NQT pattern. If you're serious about cracking TCS NQT, this strategy will really help you. Let's begin. TCS NQT series, today we are starting with the first problem. The problem we are going to solve is find the minimum element in the array. Now let us understand the problem. So now we are given an array. So in the array we have to find the smallest element. So here the smallest element is 2. First glance, if the array has only few elements, we can easily identify which is the smallest element. If the array has n number of elements, we cannot easily find the elements, right? So in that case, we cannot manually find the minimum element. For this, we need to assume that first element in the array is a minimum element. So we have to compare the minimum element with each element. So if the minimum element is greater than in the element which we have in the array is less, so we have to update that element. For this, the first assume first element of the array is minimum. That means we store a value of index 0 in the variable min. We first assume that first element of the array is the minimum. That means we store the value of the index 0 in a variable called min. Now, we compare this minimum value with each element in the array one by one. If we find the element that is smaller than the current minimum, we update the minimum variable with the smaller value. We continue this operation until we find the minimum value. So public static void main. So here we are going to include the scanner class. Let's declare the length of the array. So int n equal to sc dot. So let's get the input for the array length. So now we declare the array. So we have declared the array. So let's get the input. Now we are going to get the input for the array. Now we are going to initialize the 0th index value in the minimum. Int min equal to array of 0. So it assumes that now we are going to assume that array of first element is the minimum element. So int min equal to array of 0. So we have declared min equal to array of 0, which contain the array's first element. So let's go into the loop. So int I equal to 0, I greater than n, which is the length of the array, I plus plus. So now we are going to give a condition. In the condition, we are checking min element is greater than the array of I. If the minimum element is greater than the array of I, we are going to update the min. So min equal to array of I. Minimum element and the array of ith element. We are comparing the both element of minimum and the array of I. If the array of I is smaller than the minimum, we are going to update to the minimum. Now let's print that. Let's run this program. So let's give the length of the array equal to 5 and element 23, 56, 77. So minimum element is 21. Let's debug. Here n equal to 5. Here the array length equal to 5. So here the equal to 0. In this we all get input from the user. Here we declare min equal to array of 0. So here array of 0 which is 23. So it's come to the loop. At first I equal to 0. So which I equal to 0, which stores the value 23. So it will come here. It check the minimum value. So minimum value is equal to 23. It check 23 is greater than the 23. So it's give what? So now minimum will be 23. So again the loop will run. Now it come to I equal to 1. So when I equal to 1, the value will be 56. So it again check what? So minimum value is 23 now. So 23 is greater than 56 or not. Here the condition is false. So it came out of the loop and move back to the 56. So now I equal to 2. So to which I equal to state element, which is our element is 78. So it check with the element 23 greater than 78. So the condition is false. So minimum equal to 23. Now it come to the iteration 3. In third index, the element is 21. So it come to the if statement and they check whether 23 is greater than 21. So the condition is true. Now it will update to mean 23 to 21. So now the minimum value equal to 21. So again it go to the iteration. So I equal to 4. So now the value is 45. So it check the condition. So 23 is greater than 45. Condition is false. So the minimum will be remain. And again it go to the loop. I equal to 5. Condition will be false. Like how 5 greater than 5, the condition will be false. Our minimum element equal to 21. And the answer is 21. Thank you.